Hey guys, it's Kim the Crafty Nomad, and I'm back for today's Wednesday wrap session. And you guys already know, if you're watching, you already know that this is the segment. This is the series of videos where I kind of work on one specific old languishing whip and get some progress on it. And this specific project that I've been working on is in conjunction with my It's a Wrap It's a Wrap make along that I do along with Christi from Crochet Creations by Christi, and her Facebook group will be linked below, so you can go on over there and join up. But what we do is the first quarter of the year, you guys already know, we are all trying to work on getting some long languishing whips done. And so I chose my mile a minute, which I'll pop a picture up. You've already seen it, but in case this is your first time here, welcome. I'm Kim the Crafty Nomad. I'm all over the place when it comes to my crafting, and this is a part of a new series that I'm doing in 2022 where I'm going after some of those old languishing whips. All right, now you can find me on Instagram at Kim the Crafty Nomad. Pettis Kim Knits on Instagram. I also have an Etsy shop, and I have a Facebook group for this podcast, which will be in the description box below. All right. I'm doing quite a bit of stuff this year, so check out the description box so you can see all the playlists, and you can join me on my yarny adventures. All right, so this is one of 4 videos I'm doing every week, and so I've been doing my mile a minute. Last time you guys we met, I said I hope that I'll be ready to piece. I was like, I'm going to be ready to piece by next week. Well, guess what? Not only am I ready to piece, but I've been piecing. Okay, now I am not going to unfold the whole thing, but I am going to show you that I have 9 of the 15 strips pieced together. This is folded in 4s, and so 3 of them together is about 12 inches. So since I have 5 sets of 3, this is going to be about 60 inches wide, and I don't really know how long it's going to be, but this is a substantial Afghan, and I could not be more pleased with this project. I have worked on it as much as I'm going to work on it for this week until the weekend. I really want to keep working on it, but I also have my other squares to do, so I have to stop because I'm in a really good rhythm with my rotation, because I made this decision to do these segments or these series on different days. It has really helped me to be organized, and so I work on this. For the most part, I work on it on Mondays and Tuesdays. However, as I think we already talked about, we all do, as we start seeing the light at the end of the tunnel on a project, we just start running toward the light. So I really spent a lot of time this weekend finishing up the purple ones, which clearly I finished all of them. And then my sister called me on Sunday, I think she called me on Sunday, and we had a long, laughter-filled conversation. Not a long one, but long enough for me to actually weave in all the ends. And with the purple ones, I actually wove in the ends as I made them. As I put that last round of dark orchid on, I was weaving in the ends. So I really, when I finished the last purple one, all I had to do was go back, weave in the ends on all of these, and then I had one green one that I still needed to weave the ends in on. So I did all that while I was talking to my sister, and so by Monday and Tuesday, I was ready to actually start piecing these things together. Now, what did I do? In the pattern, it calls for you to sorry, I'm gonna turn off my little heater. It's really warm outside, but cool in my apartment. And that's by design. But anyway, in the pattern, it did call for you to whip stitch them together. But as you remember, the pattern, and I've already popped up a picture, it was all blue. It did not have all these different colors. And so I tried the whip stitch. I did not like it. I didn't feel substantial enough. So what I have done is I pulled out this box. I decided that I wasn't going to do it with the the soft white. At first I was, but then I decided I was going to go with this gray. This is a Lion brand Pound of Love. I've had this in my stash for a while, and the colorway is Oxford Gray. So that is what I'm using to, what I decided to do instead of whip stitch was single crochet these together. So you can see I've single crocheted them and it's working out beautifully. I love how that looks on the right side with that little pop of gray there. It was a perfect choice. The color choice was great for this. And I am just excited. I mean, at this point, I'm enjoying this project so much that really I could just put everything else down and just work on this. But I really want to have progress on all the other things. So I did decide that after I put on the ninth, is it the ninth? 369, yeah, so 369, the ninth one, that I would stop and go ahead and get working on my other things. And I'll get back to this weekend. It'll get some more love, and maybe by the time you see it, actually it's no maybe about it, when you see this again, it's gonna be wrapped. Next week we'll be saying it's a wrap for this one. So I'm excited. Now I wanted to tell you, I'm going to pop up a picture because everybody is talking about how beautiful the colors are together, but I cannot take credit for that color palette, because I bought that yarn for a specific project, and I think it was called the Dazzling Diamonds Afghan, and it was on the cover of a crochet magazine, and it's not the crochet with the exclamation point. I can't, but it's a crochet magazine that all y'all get, and I think I bought mine from Joann's or something, and it was called the Dazzling Diamonds, and it was made up of these granny diamonds. And when I first pulled this out, I think I showed you what my granny diamond looked like. It was so wonky. And now that I'm a more mature, experienced, seasoned crocheter, I get that likely they would have been fine. But at the time, I was like, these are so wonky. There's no way this is going to be a fun project. And then the prospect of sewing all of them together. Let me pop up a picture around in here so you can see what it was going to look like. But the yarn was bought for that project. After I made one, I was like, no, I'm not doing this. Seemed like a good idea, but I changed my mind. I said, I'm not doing this. And so I decided to turn it all into a mile a minute Afghan. And I think that I made a really good choice. I could not be more pleased with this project. I'm so excited. I so wish I had a craft room, a dedicated room for myself, because this is not something I'm going to put on this couch. Because folks around here, I would be so mad after all the effort if some gum or something or some slime got stuck on it. So I don't know where I'm going to put it. Probably just sit it on the back of my chair, or I will put it on the back of the couch when I'm recording or something like that. But I don't know. I just put too much effort into it that I'm not going to allow. I'm just not going to put it out here, okay? Just to avoid all the possible pain that I would go through if they ruin this one. Because a couple of my other ones have gotten ruined, and I just can't do it. So I'm going to keep that one to myself, and we'll figure out what we're going to do with it at that point. But at this point, I'm excited to be almost finished. And next week, we will be saying it's a wrap. So I'm excited about that, and we'll be pulling out another project to focus on for the rest of the quarter, and until we get that done. And then we'll focus on another one after that, and so on and so forth. So, yep, these Wednesday wrap sessions will continue. I think this is by far the biggest project, but I also know that the sweater project that I will pull out afterwards. I have a pair of socks. There will be multiple projects in this section coming up. I have a lot of long languishing whips. All right, so, but I'm so excited about this project that I was just like, I was watching, I think it's Noble Character Crafts, and I can't think of her first name, but she is a prolific knitter and crocheter. Very, like, I think she got 5 kids and she homeschools them. I don't know how she gets the stuff done she gets done, but you guys say that about me too. And, you know, we get done what we want to get done, and she gets so much done. But anyway, she made a beautiful mile a minute Afghan for her sister-in-law or her stepsister, and it looks so beautiful and classic. It just gave me all the Victorian feels, and she got it out of this book called Afghans for All Seasons. I got that book around here somewhere, and so I was looking for the book because I wanted to see what other possible mile a minute styles they have in the book, and I'm pretty sure it's in a box packed. And I wasn't willing to go through the box. I might go through it this weekend, but I did look in all the places where I thought it might be, and I haven't found it. But what I did find was this book, and it's called A Big Book of Scrap Crochet Afghans. This is a Bargello style. Bargello is a style that they also do in quilting as well. But this is one of those House of White Birches books. And I've gotten a lot of books over the years from them. But this one was from 2003. And I actually got mine from a carousel swap. I think it was actually the pattern book. We did a pattern book carousel swap with somebody. I don't know if it was Terry from Yarn Joy but I forgot who did it. But I was in this carousel swap that all it was pattern books. And I got this book out of there. And I enjoy making Afghans and amigurumi. I would make garments, except, you know, I got my own personal internal heat, and so I'm not going to wear a lot of them. So I'm going to keep those few, you know, just maybe 1 or 2 of those a year. Like my February lady sweater is going to work because it's a layering piece, right? So it's a cardigan. The pullovers probably won't work for me. So the sweaters and things, and I do actually have some ideas in my head for another layering piece that I kind of want to make, but I kind of want to design it. We'll see how that works out. Anyway, I pulled this out because I was like, ooh, I'll take a pattern book any day. And so in this book, they have different sections, and they absolutely have a section that's called quick strips, and so it's all mile a minute. So let me go over to that page. Let's see, 124. They have some beautiful things in this book, guys. But let me just show you some of these. All right, so this is the section that is just for the strip blankets. Sorry if you couldn't hear me. And look at some of these. Look at that. That one looks super easy. That's probably the easiest one. Which I may make one day. But this one, I absolutely love. Can you see that? This one is called Butterfly Wings. I really like it. So that is a contender for the next one I'll make. I won't show you all of them, but this one is also a contender, and it's called Wiggly Worms. Look at that. I'm thinking that one might be the next one I make. I don't know what I'm doing with all these. I'm going to have to give them away. I'm thinking of, like, making them Christmas gifts for this year for my, one for my niece, one for my, niece on my husband's side, one for my in-law, my brother-in-law, and his wife, my other brother-in-law, before. I can't make all these, but anyway, I'm just thinking. I'm making all these blankets. I don't need all of them, but anyway, I'm thinking that. But look at these. Let me show you oh, wait. Where's the one that okay, this one right here was really, it's called Rainbow Rings. I really want to make this one, but I can't understand the instructions. Do you see that? It's some kind of way you make circles, and then you make half circles, and somehow you make this colorful strip. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and see if I just follow exactly what they say, if I'm gonna come out with something looking like this, because as I read it, it doesn't seem like it. So if I don't make that one, I will do Wiggly Worms. I will do this one. So anyway, very exciting that I found this, and then I went on a whole thrift books bender. So I ordered some used books, and I'll share that with you when it comes. But I'm like so into this mile a minute situation. I'm really loving it. Anyway, that is that for that. And now let's get to our winner. Let's see who won the giveaway. We did it on the last one. So I'm going to go ahead and do the random comment picker. And in the next clip, you will see who actually won the giveaway. Be right back. All right, guys, here we go. I put in the URL, the URL. I am filtering. At this point, I'm going to filter out for the word, and the word was cranberry. And then it's going to grab, yeah, so I think I am writing in cranberry as we speak here. And then it's going to grab the comments. And hopefully you will be able to see the name once it starts to pick. So I'm going to hit start here, and the winner is Irene, and the crowd goes wild. Well, congratulations, Irene, on your win. Send me an email at craftynomad@outlook.com to claim your prize, and I will get that mailed out to you. How fun was that? Guys, just stay tuned. We'll do some more of those types of things as we continue to have fun here on the Wednesday wrap sessions. Please join me. Anyway, my son is texting me. I want to explain, definitely wearing some compression gloves, my hand. I've been doing a lot of crocheting and I'm trying to keep my hands from hurting because I want to keep crocheting. So that's why I have these on. And I think that's it. That's all for this week's Wednesday wrap session. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you guys in the next video, which will be Squared Up Saturday. All right, unless I do some sort of bonus episode, but right now I don't plan to. So I will see you in the next video. Until we meet again, keep it crafty. Thank you. Bye.